Hello and welcome to this Easter Reiki guided meditation. 30 minutes or so for you for this special occasion today. All are welcome to the video with Reiki experience or without Reiki experience, but for some spiritual, mental, emotional healing today around this holiday. And I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Tracy Lynn. I'm a Reiki Master. So welcome to the channel and welcome back if you've been here before. How this video is going to work today, like most days, it is a guided meditation bringing in healing for the space, your spiritual guides, my spiritual guides, self-healing, bringing in that into your space. So it would be Reiki and or golden healing light. And then you energetically at a distance will receive healing. And that's the next step of the Reiki circle. And then the final step is where we direct all of that healing as well that we gleaned to the community. So it's a Reiki circle and it is the ripple effect of healing. And you could be doing this meditation either seated sitting up, listening to your body, adjusting as needed, or lying down and doing it in that position as well. So I usually start with a talk, and it feels like it's going to be different than the last one. Actually, I've done it twice now, so this is the third time. So we'll see if the third time is the charm. But this is Easter Sunday, like I said, and when I think of it, and I've got my painting here, this is of the egg, reminds me of the really fun childhood activities where you dye the eggs and then you find the eggs and you find the basket and the chocolates in the basket. And then there's some kind of, buffet and stuff or something, hopefully, right? Maybe this is also involved some kind of organized religion or the kind of more pagan traditions. But so that always brings me joy. Not really the Easter dresses or the bonnets, but it's pick and choose sometimes. But now, because of the spiritual message that we are taught in this myth, and the myth is like that. And I had this video about Inanna, the Sumerian goddess of the heavens, who descends into the kind of underworld with the horrible meat hook. It's for a spiritual transformation. So she descends into the underworld. This is the matriarchal religion before this myth that we know of now in the patriarchy. But then she rises. She rises after this spiritual transformation. And this is important, not just as a goddess or someone outside of ourselves, but how we take this message and this healing as well for ourselves in our lives. So, like I said, I painted her. I didn't know anything about her. But like the descent into the darkness can look some different ways. And what I mean by that is that you can be going in for introspection. You can be going in because of some kind of hurt or wounding or some kind of trauma. So you're going into these parts of yourself that need healing, that need the light. And you can't jump over this stage, which is something that we want to do, right? We want to skip that. We want to jump over that healing. We want to jump over that trauma. We want to jump over that woundedness. But here's the goddess's message. And it is to do that deep healing work, to allow yourself to have compassion for yourself in those places that are unseen or wounded or traumatized, and then bring light to it. And that is a wonderful message. And then the next step is so that whatever it is that's here, does not continue in a dysfunctional way, in an unhealthy way, in a traumatic way, and where you spread it out to others. And that would be those closest to you, intimate relationships, familiar relationships, and the community at large. So this healing and this Reiki circle begins with the self-healing for those places so we don't carry it forward, which is very important. And then you receive the healing and then the community. So instead of a dysfunctional cycle of unhealing and woundedness, there is lightness that is brought to it. There's healing, there's compassion, and awareness, healing, compassion, and light. So that is the message for today. I'm not laughing about it because it is a very serious one that I've just been really going through as well. But I'm trying to get this done before I go to the event. But so now about the healing circle. So what we're going to do is bring in the guides, our own guides, your guides, because this is a co-creation. This is different. This isn't like hierarchical. This is a co-creation. This is very important with goddess work, the co-creation and the matriarchal as well. So it's a co-creation. You receive the healing. And then the last step, as I said, is for the community. And with this focus of that healing on those areas that need the healing, to spread the healing instead of the trauma or dysfunction. Or at the worst part is war in the outer community, which is happening now. So, but in any case, that is the Reiki Circle technique that I'm sharing. You do not have to have Reiki. You can also use golden healing light, your spiritual assistance, and we'll do this co-creation today together. Okay, so if you're seated, back straight, hands here at the heart, feet flat on the ground, or lying down, whatever is comfortable. You always listen to your body. And sometimes listening, oh, look, I can sit up a little more straight. Okay, so now we're going to bring in Reiki and golden healing light into the top of the head. I'm sorry. First of all, let me back up. Bring in our Reiki guides. We're open to the spiritual space. Reiki guides, your guides, my guides. For this healing, for this Easter guided meditation. And the energy goes to the top of the head. Now we've got all the guides there present. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. To the top of the head, floating down. Anchors at the heart. Then floats through the arms, through the palms, and meets here. Now this Reiki and golden healing light flow in through the abdomen. Down to the hips, the legs, the feet. And now expand that energy to 3 feet around you, starting at the top of the head, filling in the space around you. Some places are easy, some are a little bit more uneasy. And then all the way to 3 feet under your feet, even. Okay, and now for the grounding cord, it extends from the bottom of your tailbone. to where you're seated or lying down, to the earth, connecting into a deep place of the earth. This is specifically for you, for me, for everyone. Everyone has their own specific place. And then grounding energy attaches here in the cord. And then you could bring up that grounded energy back through the cord, through the deep places of the earth, up to the soles, up to the where you're seated or lying down, the soles of the feet, floating through the eggs. Eggs. I meant to say legs. Oh my God, I looked at the painting. It's an egg. And floating to the abdomen. Okay, so then you say hello to this. This is the spiritual energy, the grounded energy, and it belongs specifically to you. It is your divine spiritual right. Okay, so now for the self-healing. So the energy comes in, anchors here. This is very important that it anchors at the heart center and then floats through the arms and through the hands. And then through the front of the head, the back of the head. The back of the head, the front of the face here, speaking center. To the heart center. Now down to the abdomen. Your hands would look like this. Reiki under golden healing light for the self-healing. This Reiki Circle technique and a ripple effect of healing. So now further down below the navel. Hands at the hips. This is the first chakra. Feeling any sensations, but not getting caught up in them. However, if there's pain, do adjust in your body. Listen to your body. That's very important. It's a key aspect of this healing. Okay, now hands on the back, the upper back as far as you can. Right hand on the right hand side of the spine, left on the left. And then down to the lower back. Now hands go down. Hips to integrate, knees, tops of the knees. If you're lying down as far as you can, put your hands. And then hands down to the calves, the feet, the ankles, the feet, whatever's comfortable. Then hands back to the heart center. Notice how you feel. Okay, the next step in the ripple effect of healing is the healing for you. So the healing comes in again, as I said, anchors here at the heart, floats through the arms, through the hands to you now. Just open to be receiving. This is Reiki under golden healing light in a protected space. Healing energy flows to you for the healing of those dark places. Those unseen places, bringing light, bringing spiritual healing. Healing energy flows to you now. You may choose to keep your eyes open or eyes closed, whatever is more comfortable. Just be open to the healing. Healing energy, Reiki or golden healing light flows to you now. With your permission, healing energy flows now. Healing for this Easter, healing that dark, wounded area, the unseen area, bringing light and healing to it now. Healing energy flows to you now. This is healing at a distance with or without the Reiki experience. Healing energy flows now. Strong, golden, healing light. I feel it very strong coming to you now. And just another couple breaths of this healing, healing for those unseen places or wounded places. Healing energy flows to you now. I'm going to disconnect from this part of the healing. Hands at the heart. You can slowly take a couple nice deep breaths. Open your eyes. Notice how you feel now. I am feeling a lot more energized than the first two videos. The first video that had no sound. Interesting enough. Feeling much more energized to give this message and this healing now. Okay, so now the next focus is towards the community. Oh dear, what did I just do? I hope I didn't. Okay. So now we're going to focus here on the flame, representing the community. This is a co-creation. So again, the energy comes in through the top of the head, Reiki under golden healing light, anchors at the heart, floats through the arms, through the hands for the community. with our focus for this Easter message today. Healing after the darkness, after trauma or woundedness. Bringing the light of awareness, compassion, and healing. Healing energy flows to the community now. Healing energy from this Reiki circle. Golden healing light circle. Healing energy flows through us, this group, and the community for this Easter meditation now. Healing energy flows, Reiki and or golden healing light for those dark places, the trauma or wounded places. Healing flows now. Healing flows through this group to the community now. Reiki and or golden healing light. Just going to pause here for one moment. And we'll come back to this. Healing light flows through this group today for this Easter guided meditation to the community now. Healing energy flows now. Healing, bringing the light, the awareness, the healing to the community flows through this group now. Healing energy, Reiki under golden healing light for the community flows for this Easter guided meditation, guided circle of healing flows now. And now just a couple more breaths. Then, as a group, you can either pause and continue or disconnect and bring yourself back to the comfortable seated position or lying down. Hands at the heart, reacquaint yourself with the grounding cord. Hey, so I want to thank you for taking part in this Easter meditation, bringing healing for those places that are unseen or wounded, trauma, bringing light, rising after this healing. She will rise. And please like, share, subscribe. Please pass this on. And you're welcome to use this video this Easter, next Easter, or Ostara, because that was the March 16th. And I think I had something then as well, the spring equinox. But in any case, I will see you next time, and blessings. This is Tracy Lynn.